I'm Aarti Sahani and welcome to Aarti Chocos. So in this video we are going to talk everything about tampering. So what exactly is tampering? And because most of the people are not aware about pure or curated chocolate and still they are using compound and they think compound is a chocolate, but actually compound is not a chocolate. And if someone is aware about pure or curated chocolate but they don't know how to use it or how to temper it, and some people start using curated like they use their compound. They just melt it and set it in the fridge, and once the chocolate doesn't set properly or it start melting immediately, there is no shine and snap in the chocolate, then people think chocolate is a rocket science and they again switch back to compound. So see, chocolate is not a rocket science, but yeah, there is a lot of science involved in that, and once you understand the science behind tampering, you become an expert of it. And trust me guys, and once you understand the tampering process and start using curated chocolate, you will never go back to compound. So in this video we are going to learn everything about tampering. What the heck is tampering? Why do we need to temper our chocolate? But before we talk about tampering, let me clear you one thing. If you are using compound and you think compound is a chocolate, then you are absolutely wrong here. Compound is not a chocolate. In fact, it is a fake chocolate which doesn't contain cocoa butter. If your chocolate doesn't contain cocoa butter, then it means this is not a chocolate. Now the question comes in mind that why do we need to temper our chocolate? So let me explain you in detail that why do we need tampering. So the chocolate is made up of cocoa beans which contains almost 45 to 55% cocoa butter, and because of this cocoa butter you get a very smooth, creamy mouthfeel, gloss, a longer shelf life and a good texture in your chocolate. Now there are different fat crystals present in cocoa butter, and these all crystals set at different temperature. So that's why we call cocoa butter a polymorphic, which means it can crystalline into different form. But we just want one beta crystal to set in our chocolate or to form in our chocolate, that is beta 5. Rest we don't want any other crystals to form in our chocolate. So now how to achieve this beta 5 crystal? So it can only be achieved through tampering. So once you will melt your chocolate, you are melting all the different fat crystals present in the chocolate, and once they cool down they will set at their respective temperature. Some may set at 23, some may set at 26, 27, 30 and so on. So if the setting and the melting temperature will be different, then definitely it is going to affect the final product. It will affect the shine, the gloss, the texture, the setting time, the shelf life. It will affect everything. Also your chocolate may be crumbly or your chocolate will start melting immediately. That is the reason we don't want other crystals to form in our chocolate. We just want beta 5 crystals to form in our chocolate. So now there are three important variables which affect the tempering process, that is time, temperature and agitation or movement. So let's start with the temperature first. So if you will start tempering your chocolate at correct temperature, then it will encourage the stable beta crystal to form in your chocolate, which will give chocolate a very smooth and creamy mouthfeel, also with a good snap. Next is time. So you have to see at what point of time all the cocoa butter crystals melt and grow. Next is agitation. So you just cannot melt the chocolate and leave it for tempering naturally, or you have hardly stirred your chocolate. No, it cannot work this way. You continuously have to stir your chocolate so that all the cocoa butter crystals are distributed equally. See, remember I told you that we don't want other crystals to form in our chocolate. We just want one crystal to form in our chocolate to achieve the desired result. So to sum up, tampering is all about to maintain the right temperature at right time to control the crystallization process, and during the time of tampering it is very important to equally distribute the crystals to achieve the desired result, which can only be possible through continuous agitation. At what temperature do you set your chocolate? At what temperature do you melt your chocolate? So the process of heating and cooling must be done very quickly to stop the growth of unwanted crystal. That is the reason we use thermometer to control the tempering process. So I hope you like this video, because in the upcoming videos I am going to show you how to temper your chocolate through tabling and seeding method. Thanks for watching Aarti Chocos.